What up? Welcome to Hackers Prime, the only place you can find the journey of broken to Bulkin. And this is the review of day 12 and 13 of not smoking the tweeds anymore. So I figured I'd start making the days compressed into two days compressed into one video, I mean. So day 12 started off, got my notes. Day 12 started off a little bit late. The woman let me sleep in a little bit, seemingly needed some more rest because I've been exerting myself physically a lot. And that's not bad because it's been keeping this busy up here. The day started off taking my daughter to a dentist appointment, and then after we got her to school, I felt highly productive. So I changed the charcoal canister on the woman's truck because it's been having issues, need to pass emissions. I cleaned off my trailer since it was a decent day, and there was most of the ice had melted off the trailer, so I was able to get a bunch of things off the trailer. I patched a couple holes, drywall that were in the house from various times before the accident when I was an outlandish monster. And it was actually from the day that my grandmother passed away 6 years ago, and I'm now 5 years sober. So I patched those holes up finally. What else did we do that day? Oh yeah, we did flips instead of rips, of course. You know, flips instead of rips. We still be throwing that tire overhead. Gonna get stronger. We're gonna get to that big tire. If you know, I got two tires. I got a skinny one and a thick one. So we're gonna get to that thick boy eventually. I think he's about almost 200 pounds, rounding about 200 pounds. So we'll be able to overhead press that soon. Um, I mean, yeah, strength has been going up. If you've seen the weekend video, you've seen the 225s across the board on the bench, deadlift and squat, which is good for, if you've ever broken your back, your ribs, your femur, your hip, your pelvis, had multiple organ failures, double collapsed lung, broken collarbone, broken shoulder, abdominal reconstructive surgery, multiple hernias, heart failures. Don't worry about that shit. But we got this. Um, After the day was over and, well, not the day, the daytime was over, um, son had robotics, daughter had ballet, and after they got home from that, I was still in like that productive mood, so I was doing a bunch of cleaning, vacuuming. I organized my desk, my drawers, a bunch of stuff. Um, Frustrations still set in around 4 o'clock or so, 3, 4 o'clock, between like 3:30 and 5 o'clock. Frustration still, it still happens. I think that's because that's the time I'm used to. Well, I know that that's the time that I'm used to smoking down between 3:30 and 5. It's usually the time I wind down from the day. Usually the time I'm getting off of work type deal, like in the summer. So I can see why those frustrations are still there, and that's why we do incorporate flips instead of rips, so that we have something to occupy ourselves. But I also have a whole garage here full of weights, as you can see, and that seemingly helps keep me occupied, and that helped out today on day 13. Day 13 started off very well, I should say. Our routine has been sticking to the game plan. We wake up, get the kids off to school, daily reflections, push-up checkpoint. Made some breakfast. I made weenies con huevos. That's an old childhood favorite, and then it threw me into this whole nostalgia kick where I was like singing Tejano music and I was dancing with the little baby Lyra, and I started thinking about my Theos that passed away and how I missed how they used to tell me stories when me and my brother were just niños. So the day started off very well, and then me and the lady, we went out and about for a while in the afternoon, running some errands, doing some things. It was once again around 3 o'clock or so, and I think it was because a certain topic got brought up. I'll be straight up with you. I'm in therapy right now. Some really fucked up shit happened a couple years ago, and I'm still like processing and working through it. And especially because I used to just drown out every traumatic experience in my life with alcohol, and we don't do that no more. And now we don't have weed anymore to suppress some of these crazy thoughts. So now I'm really having a raw dog life, which is can be kind of shitty. I'm not gonna say it is shitty, but it can be shitty at times when you're learning how to move through life sober, especially when life is on life's terms. So yeah, we brought up this really fucked up topic, and normally I can leave it there. And I mean, I left the conflict there, I guess. I left most of it there at the therapy session. But now the thought's just been lingering this entire afternoon, the entire ride home, the entire evening. And this is the exact thought that I would normally smoke my fucking head off to just suppress. So seemingly, I mean, I guess I did work out today. I didn't work out until about 7 o'clock, 6:30. And I came out here, I did a bunch of squats, did a bunch of bench pressing, did a bunch of deadlifts, did a bunch of single arm rows with those exact weights that I just showed you. So the frustrations still get there. The normal 3:30 to 5 o'clock frustrations are still happening. And it's day 13, almost 2 full weeks. But hopefully those will eventually subside. I'm going to keep grinding hard. I'm going to keep doing my physical activities. I'm going to keep doing my daily reflections. And I'm going to keep on keeping on, just like I tell you how to do. Read that story in the description. See where I'm coming from. And see where I'm going to. I hope you all have a good one. And I will catch you on day 14, 15. Much love. Until all are one.